messed everything up. It's a rare moment for everything to still be working, for the most part. Anyways, uh, this is Kemono Brownie, playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. How is everybody doing today? Why am I talking like, I'm streaming? I'll never know. I hope everyone's having a good day though. Uh, Today is Monday, when I'm recording this, Labor Day. Um, Turns out I got my grandpa's mail. And I'm like, did I get mail? Because it's Labor Day and there should be no mail, but there definitely wasn't a paper. So, uh, my mom called this morning and was like, "Oh, you probably didn't get the mail Saturday when you took Grandpa to the emergency room to check his catheter." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Mom. That makes sense. Thank you for a difference in perspective. That really helps." Uh, I had old reheated pancakes I made this morning that my aunt made like several months ago, about a month or so ago, and put them in the freezer for later. This was like, I think my grandpa was in rehab at around that time, maybe, and uh, what am I doing? Where am I? She just put them back in the freezer for later, and I'm like, well, today's later. I remember they exist. And I put some pancake in front of Grandpa, and he's like, "This isn't what I ordered." I'm like, "Grandpa, if you ordered anything, uh, I didn't hear it." He's like, "Oh, it's okay. This is fine. We're done for the day. We might as well just kick back on this bench and wait for nightfall." What do you say, KB? Shall we wait here till the sun goes down? Yeah, sure. Right, let's put our heads together and think about our next move. Let's escape Scalcatraz together, eventually. I thought I could finish it all, in one night, but yesterday, or the last time I recorded, I don't even remember if I recorded yesterday, but, um, gosh, look at her. Sumptuous supper, yada yada. Cabbage. Gosh, he's gone how many days without eating? Like, he'd be dead by now. Or they want him pleading or something. I don't remember what I was talking about, sorry. I lost my train of thought. I do that a lot. Nighty night, jailbirds. Tonight's the night we set everything in motion. You need to free that hammerhead at any cost. Take that slime with you. He knows this place like the back of his back. Wish I could help, but I'll be stuck in my cell, so I'll just say this. Good luck. Yeah. KB waits for night to fall. Okay. Okay, Greg. Gooey, KB's back. I was starting to get worried something bad had happened. What? They threw you in the hole? Those screws are such meanies. Did you at least ooze the slime to come up with a plan to escape from the island? You want to prevent the wild hammerhead and have it help us dig through the tunnel? But that thing's crazy. You'll never make friends with it. It won't even give you the slime a day. You do look awfully confident, though. Maybe things will turn out goo in the end. I'll hold the port here. Good luck with everything. Okay, then let's go to the crematorium. Okay, this way. In case I need to make more monster munchies. In case I need more blocks. I can see where the hammer hood'll, hammer through. Okay. Onwards, onwards. Hey, you unlocked the door. Great job. Now let's go over to the hole and befriend that hammerhood. Wait a minute, KB. Look, there's a skeleton super close by. We'll be thrown back in your cell if he spots us. Lucky for you, I just know how we can stay out of sight. There's a great route Godfrey taught me. This way. If prison guard spots you, you'll be sent back to the starting point. You'll have to stay out of the skeleton's eye lines if you want to reach your goal. Okay. Don't worry, with me on your side, we'll be off with this rock and no slime. Excuse me, sir, but you seem to be behind me. Oh, there's a cat. Meow. Hey, isn't that Barbara? You know, the cat that belongs to the great galoot in the Block 3? Said he'd give you a reward if you said hello or to her right. Let's go ahead and do just that. Okay. Where'd you go, buddy? Let's see. Oh, he's over there. I see him. So far, so good. Looks like we'd be best off sneaking through the gutters from here. Let's take it nice and slow. Those gutters smell hideous. We're pulling off a jailbreak here, not going on a pleasure cruise. Hurry up and follow me. Okay. This is the end of the route Godfrey taught me. We'll have to go our own way from here. I think that man's from cell block 2. Looks like we're not the only ones trying to escape. There are loads of screws patrolling between here and the hole. If we try to sneak between them, we'll be caught in no slime, just like him. Ooh, I know. Why don't you try riding on me and climbing the cliffs? I can jump super higher than you could on your own. My bouncy body can even keep you safe if we fall. Well, it's up to you, but whichever route you take, it's slimed ahead for the hole. Press R when you're next to a friendly slime to hop on for a ride. Note, not only can slimes jump really high, their squishy bodies will protect you from falls too. Oh, it got bigger too. Okay. I think this is the route they want us to take. Looks like you'll need to jump on these vines, or we could always use some sand and build a bridge across. Yeah. Huh. It's kind of death-defying. Oh man, it's kind of scary. Not now. Made it. That was oozier than I had thought it would be. We're right above the entrance to the hole now. I wonder what that pile of sand's doing there. Oh god. Let's see. I wouldn't do that if I were you, me. Is that the key to the Hammerhead Sail? Great. I can platform now, yeah. Oh. Hello, Mr. Hammerhead. Let's be bash, bash, bash. Oh, Sludge, seems like it's just as angry as the prisoner said. We'll have to beat it in battle first before it'll be our friend. Don't worry, I'll help. It's fighting slime. Luckily, it's a Hammerhead. Their accuracy is like... non-existent, just like me. Yeah, luckily it's easy enough for me to do with, like, barehanded. Look, Kibby, there's a gratified glint in the hammerhead eyes. Think it wants to be friends. Go on, give it some monster munchies. I hope it likes them. Okay, befriend the hammerhead. Yay! What can I give it a name? What should I name it? Let's see if I can name it Ham Bone. God damn it. Ham Bone. That's just enough. Bash. Bash bash. Well, would you look at that? It's a gajillion times friendlier than it was before. Now all that's left is put the doll in the cell. Make sure to confuse these silly skeletons. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Great. The screws will never notice the difference. Now we just need to lead Hambone back to the tunnel under your cell. Away we go. Yep. Yep. How do I get out of here? Okay, here goes. One last trip to the back to the tunnel under your cell, and we'll be set to make our escape. Keep a close eye on the screws, okay? We can't afford to get caught now. Okay. Good job, we sneaked right under that jailer's nose. Okay, let's head over that way next, make sure the screws don't see us. Oh, he's facing that way, huh? Oi, who goes there? Uh-oh. Where's my goddamn slime? Let's see. I don't think I've been back here before. Oh, I can jump right there. This is probably a patch job that I'll have to do next. I wonder if this is intended. And how much? Whee! Good stuff. At this rate, we'll be back to our crematorium and no slime splat. We make it there without being splatted. We're home and dry. Come on, Kiwi. We just need to retrace our steps. Okay. Uh-oh. Only a little bit further to go now. Just need to avoid the guard standing in front of the crematorium. Can sneak around if we go through that hole in the cliff. Okay. Yeah, I see. Phew, we made it, and the screws didn't notice a thing. Alright, let's go back to the tunnel under our cell and regroup with Brownbeard. Whoops. Okie dokie, artichokey. That was easy. Slooper, we're finally back safe and sound. There you blow, is that the hammerhead I've heard so much about? Welcome aboard, boatmate. Pipe down, Brownbeard. If the screw is here, our boat will be well and truly sunk. Yeah, ha, I'm so glad y'all are right. Oh, right. Let's call it a night for today. Best not get greedy now. Tomorrow night we can have that hammerhead basher our way to freedom. We can finally escape from Skelkatraz. Smash, smash. The only fly in the haystack is that the hammerhead doesn't seem to talk our language. How are we going to tell it where to use this hammer? Maybe go and have a chat with Molly tomorrow. I bet she'll know what to do. In the meantime, we'll stay out of sight down here. Good luck. Right now it's slime. You went back to your cell and put your bed back. Can't have the screws catching us now. Oh, and thanks, KB. I think we're finally going to realize my goo friend's Gottfried's dream. Yeah, we're making progress. Okay. Actually, I didn't want 3, but... Mahaha, I tremble, prisoner of Skelkatraz, the chief inspector is among you. Today I bring to you what you fear the most. Surprise cell inspection. Oh, sludge. they find the secret tunnel under your bed, all our plans will be squished. No funny business, hated humans, or you will taste my wrath, and if my men should find anything suspicious in your cell, you shall be consigned to the hole for all eternity. Don't make any sudden movements, okay? Our slime will be up. Morning, 6207. Now stay right where you are. I'm gonna have a bone to pick with you. Okay. Jailer, what do your eye sockets see? Is the prisoner hiding anything from us? No, ma'am, Chief Inspector, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to report. Is that so? Number 6207, the would-be builder. If anyone had the wiles to try to flee this place, it would be you. Perhaps you might try digging an underground tunnel or two. I will ask you one question, and I want you to answer me truthfully. You are up to no good? No, you aren't, or no, you aren't? Not. You're a tricky one, all right. You'll have to keep my eye on you. All right, inspection over. Everybody back to work. Savor another day of rehabilitation, inmates. You can count yourself lucky this time, 6207. Well, not that lucky. You still got to head to morning roll call. Phew, that was a close one. Seems like we got it safer now, though. You should go and tell your friend the good news. Great poker face there, pal. Still, it can't be a good sign that the Chief Inspector's shown up. We'll have to be extra careful now she's on the scene. Anyway, spill the beans. What did you get up to last night? Is the Hammerhood on our side now? So it's on our team, but we got no way of telling it, which walls to smash. Oi, you two. Stop flapping your jawbones and get to the yard. You're late for a roll call. No, you know, you've both been a little too comfortable around here of late. I reckon it's time you were reminded who's in charge. Let's see now. I know. Some time apart should do the trick. 6208, as of tomorrow, your bony butt will, call Block 2 home. What? Make the most of your time together, because come tomorrow, you boneheads will never see each other again. Let's get moving, KB. Looks like it's now or never. Heh. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. Someone from Block 2 tried to escape yesterday. Didn't get very far before we caught him, of course. His punishment should be starting soon. If you hear some screaming, someone screaming for the High Priest's forgiveness, you know who it'll be. Let's be a lesson to you, numbskulls. You cannot escape from Skelcatraz. Some of you may have seen the builder's boat moored on at the dock. Maybe you thought you could use that to escape. Well, tough luck. Tomorrow I'll be sitting on the seabed. Abandon all dreams of escaping and focus on your rehabilitation. Tonight's the night. 628, I hear you'll be leaving us soon. Just in case you didn't make it through that thick skull of yours, you'll be moving to Block 2 tomorrow. Enjoy your last day with your buddies from Block 3. We won't make you grow any more cabbages today. No, your task is to weed the entire area while coming to terms with how pathetic your own existence is. Kehehe. Okay. Talk to Molly. Good job fooling the Chief Inspector. When I saw her checking your cell, my heart was in my mouth. But more important than that, how did last night go? You freed the Hammerhood, but you can't get it to listen to a word you say? Well, that is a pickle. Hey lady, you know monsters, right? Surely you know how we can get it to dig where we want it. There might be one way. A long time ago, I saw the children of Hargon using a Hammerhood to build a temple of sorts. They spend all their time moaning about building, then they can't even get by without it. Well, anyway, when they put a wall in the wrong place and they needed it demolished, they put a sort of sticker on it, and the Hammerhood would attack it at once. Any ideas, 627? If you think of anything, perhaps you can use that sewing station to make a few. What have I got? Eureka! What is it? A smashing sign. Uh, place on walls you want hammerheads to destroy. Oh, nice. What do I need to make a smashing sign? I'd best make all I can. Oof. Those really are some smashing signs. Pop one of those on any wall you want the hammerhead to break and it'll smash away. Excellent. Everything's finally coming together. We can finally get off this dumb rock. That said, what's the deal with Skelkatraz anyway? How does it fit into Hargon's plans? It's not as if his teachings are actually being enforced here. More than a few of the guards seem happy enough to build stuff. Everyone might know his name, but I'm starting to think that this Hargon punk isn't all he's cracked up to be. What? I can't say I agree with you there. The real Hargon passed away a long time ago, but back in the day they said he'd say he had the whole world under his thumb. Interesting. Hey, KB, didn't you say something similar a while ago? And what's more, even though he's long gone, this world of ours still seems to be shrouded in his lies. As far as I can remember, Hargon and the Master of Destruction he summoned were defeated by 3 heroes, the Scions of Erdrick. But nobody here, not the monsters, not the prisoners, not even the devout of the children seem to have any clue about that. I'm from a town called Burrowell, you know. One day I was walking in the mountains that led to Rendurak, and I got lost in a snowstorm. As I was trying to make my way through the blizzard, I stumbled upon a hidden valley. One that was strangely familiar and yet unlike anything I'd ever seen. I'll give it to you, lady. You know how to tell a tall tale, all right? Hey, why don't you come with us? You can tell us how the story ends as well as we sail away into the sunset. Sorry, but I'll be staying put. If you succeed, your story will become a beacon of hope for everyone in here, but if I went with you, there'd be no one left behind to tell your tale. 6207? No, KB? Farewell, my dear. In the nicest way possible, I do not want to see your face on this island ever again. I know that you can escape from this place, and I know that one day you'll tear apart the tissue of lies that shrouds this world in darkness. What was that all about? Old Mom Molly's bedtime story hour completely sidetracked us from the mission at hand. We need to escape, and it needs to happen tonight. Tomorrow we'll be stuck in Block 2, or I'll be stuck in Block 2, and our boat will be mast deep in the briny, and then we can kiss freedom goodbye. As soon as I'm back in my cell, I'll dig as far into the floor as I can. Use the smashing sign to have Hammerhead take care of the rest. For now, let's just relax on our favorite bench and wait for sunset one last time. Actually, I'm starving. Like, whoops. Been so busy. Sure do wish I'd give Malroth a cabbage. But we all know who Malroth is. Or, well, most people who have played Dragon Quest. There we go. Should be okay for now. If we're done for the day, we might as well just kick back on this bench and wait for nightfall. What do you say, KB? Shall we wait here till the sun goes down? Right, let's put our heads together and think about our next move. That will be enough for today. It is time to return to your cells. Collect your evening meal from the jailer on the way out. Be sure to rest well. Another day of rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. Gosh, no one could survive on a cabbage a day. Unless it's a really good cabbage. The likes I've never seen before. Okay, KB, no screw-ups. Let's do this right tonight. I'll dig as far through the floor of my cell as I can. Use a smashing sign to have our hammer happy friend take care of the rest, and I'll see you down there. Then we'll finally be on our way back home, sweet home. Finally becomes time to put the escape plan into action. I don't need this. Time to be cheeky about that. Let's see. Time to be extra cheeky. Nah, that's about as cheeky as I can get. Hello, KB. I've heard what's going to happen tonight. Mr. Mallow will be changing cells tomorrow, and Captain Blubberberry's ship will be destroyed. That's why we have to strike tonight before the iron cools down. So you have to work out how to make Hammerwood go where we want it? Or have you worked it out? A smashing sign? That sounds like a great idea. Now the hammerhead will know exactly where the walls need squishing. Smash! Can hardly believe the day is finally here. It's finally time for Gottfried's dream to come true. Alright, can't wait to get this jailbreak started, but first we need to free Malroth. Go ahead and stick a smashing sign on the wall, and Hammerhead should take care of the rest. Your new Hammerford hand just adores smashing stuff with its mallet. Place a smashing sign on the wall, and it'll dig a lovely tunnel for you. Okay. Eventually. Took you long enough. That monster didn't waste any time taking down that wall. Good to see you safe and round, Malroth. Long time no see, Brownbeard. How have you been? Feeling much better than I was. Now you're here. Okay. Okay, it has a limit, so let's go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Poison schmoisin. Oh. Those smashing signs work great. We'll escape the island no slime at this rate. Where's Malroth go? Oh, he's back there. He's way back there. Those smashing signs really do the trick, and Molly knows her stuff. We won't be able to go everywhere we want, though. It seems like the Hammerhood's mallet is only tough enough to dig through Earth. If you see any other Earth walls, go ahead and plop your smashing signs on it so our friend can do his thing. Goodness knows what we'll find on the other side. Maybe freedom, maybe monsters. Wait, just, come this far only to hit a dead end? Hold on, I think I can hear water splishing and splooshing around somewhere. Yeah, Hari's right. I can smell lovely sea breeze and all. KB, can't you, see any, earth walls nearby? If you see one, have the Hammerhood squish it. Sure thing. That must have been talking about that other one. Our greatest escape plan. Couldn't have done it without Greg. Oh, would you look at that? Water! It certainly ain't seawater, though. Quite like the smell. It seems somehow familiar. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. But there's that sea breeze again. We can't be far from, anti-ocean. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Okay, let me pick up this earth. Let's see. Let's see. Grar. Boy, it's a strolling stiff, a toddling bally, a walking corpse. Hey, guess that explains the stink. It ain't half strange to see one down here, though. How'd it get here and why is it all in its own? Who cares? Let's just thrash the dying daylights out of it and be on our way. But how are we supposed to fight it? We were totally legless. I mean, hands-free. I mean, unarmed. You think that's gonna stop me? Come on, let's fight it. Just punch it. Ow. It's defeated. Hooray. What next? Oof, that felt good. I've never been in a proper suit-up before. That went surprisingly well, didn't it? With all of us throwing our fish hooks like that, he never stood a chance. This walking corpse, could it be? Oh, it's Godfrey. Blistered barnacles, I think it wants to be friends. Who would ever want to be a bosom buddy with a thing like that? KB, please, I'd really be grateful if you gave him some monster munchies. Walking corpse. The walking corpse joins KB's team. It must be Godfried. So let's name him... God. Grar. Wow, are you sure he's friendly? He certainly doesn't sound it. It's you, isn't it? Grar. Never thought I'd be friends with the corpse, but it is what it is. Come on, let's look for an exit. You too, stink breath. Huh. Let's see. Don't need these. Oh, look. Mwahaha! So we meet again, number 627628. I've been watching you. What the heck's this chief inspector doing here? Don't tell me she was all into us all along. Yes, my boy, 1,000 times yes. I followed your foolish plot from the very beginning, biding my time, waiting for the very moment. But why, if you knew what we were up to, why didn't you let us go free? Why did you let us go free all this slime? Why, that's elementary, my dear slime. It is Hargon's will. He teaches us to allow our enemies a glimpse of the salvation they crave before they snatch it away forevermore. And if mighty builder is unable to escape from Skelkratraz, then the other inmates will know they haven't a hope. Shall kill several dreams with one stone. Wait, so you put KB in that cell on purpose? Precisely. Did you really think that I, the chief inspector of Skelkratraz, would not know that Godfrey dug a tunnel underneath his cell? Oh no. Your work is done. Now it is time for your punishment. For the crime of attempting to escape Skelkratraz, I sentence you to death. Grrr. Yeah, what Stink Breath said. Let's beat this bozo back black and blue and get the heck out of here. Yeah, is there a place I could get a weapon? Oh my goodness, why? Okay, this should be good for now. I shouldn't have been so lazy about not cooking. Oh, I didn't get hit there. Just punch it. Monsters are defeated. Wow, cool, yay. Ah. That's what you get for messing with Maroth and his pals, punk. Why, look. This here chief inspector had all your bits and bills on her the whole time. Oh, nice. Alright, KB, you're up. Now we got your trusty hammer back. You should be able to break us out of here. Okay. Oh, I got everything. Ooh. And got everything. Cell wall. Take these with me. Booyah! Freedom at last. Yeah! And there she puffs, me beloved ship. I thought I'd never see her again. Come on, everybody, let's get on board before anyone can find out we're missing. It's now or never, Kiwi. Let's jump before the cavalry comes. Yep. Oh, that means I have my food, right? No. But I can eat the scalp. We were free. We finally made it. Made Godfrey's dream come true. Grr. A lot has happened since before we arrived here, eh? We found some new friends, even learned how to make monster munchies, and all thanks to what's-her-face. You're all welcome to come back with us and live on our island, you know. You'll be safe there. Smash smash. Thank you, Mr. Malroth. You're much kinder than you look. But I think I'm going to stay here. You what? All I ever wanted was to escape from Skelkatraz, and now I wish that wish has been granted, but I never actually want to leave. This is my home. Might be a horrible place for you Goomans, but it's heavens for us monsters. You know what they say, different horses for different courses. Not that any of us is a horse, of course. Anyway, you two better hurry up and sail away from here before the screws grab you. Big thanks to you both. Without you, my friend Godfrey's dream would never have come true. I'm super grateful for everything you've done for me. Goodbye, my friends, and good luck. Escape from Calcatraz. Complete. I don't even mean to mess it up. I'm just really terrible. All a plank for the Island Awakening? You know, the more I think about it, the weirder the tale of this place was. We heard our share of strange stories, and I had one heck of a dream to boot. There was that thing Molly said about the world being shrouded in Hargon's lies, even though he's dead, and those monsters praying for him to come back. And then there's that voice I hear every now and then. Could it be? What are you all doing? The screws will catch you if you don't leave soon. Smash, smash, bash! Might not see each other again for a very long slime, but we'll never forget the slimes we shared here together. Rawr! Don't worry about Molly. We'll look after her, and one day we'll help her and all the other prisoners who escaped from Skelkatraz too. Goodbye, KB, Mr. Malroth, and Blubberbeard. Say hi to everyone on your island for me. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Are we going back home? Do I eventually get all my stuff back? Saving with an exclamation mark. Very important stuff. Sailing! Sailing? Oh, I better check the time. I forgot to set an alarm for Grandpa. It's his last IV. But I got 30 minutes. Ha! KB retreat. Okay, there we go. I don't believe it. Well, if it isn't KB and Malroth, nice of you to finally show up. I've been worried sick. Where in blazes have you been? I thought the children of Hargon might have found you and whisked you away, or worse. Actually, they did. Calm down, calm down. We had everything under control. I wouldn't let anything bad happen to KB. But enough about us. What about you? How did things go after we escaped? Well, I don't know how we did it, but with the combined forces of Furrowfield and Crumbledon, we somehow managed to drive the Rotters away. The others are sleeping now. We've been waiting round the clock for you to return, you know. So what kept you away for so long? You'll never guess. Let's see. It's a funny story, actually. You were captured and locked up on an island prison. Sounds like you were lucky to have made it out alive. Tell me about it. And to make matters worse, KB cried herself to sleep every night. You just can't take her anywhere. Oh, Lulu's been sleeping here. Well, whatever the true story of your valiant escape, sounds like you had a first-rate adventure. I was wondering how we had have a little tea party, just the three of us. Or how about we have a... Teehee, follow me, I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, nice music. We're gonna sleep where I bet you she's taking us over here. You remember this place, don't you? It's where the three of us first met. I thought it would be the perfect place for a party. A party? What for? To celebrate your safe return, of course. You just escaped from captivity. You might be in a little need of a little light revelry after that. Yeah, I suppose. So, how do you have a party? First, we need somewhere to hold it. Perhaps KB could design the perfect location for us. I didn't have to be too elaborate, but it mustn't be drab either. Make sure there are decorations, a lovely centerpiece that we can complement, something of that ilk. How about that stuffed monster thing you used to help us escape from prison? That should do. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you build it in the sea. I think a party on the in the ocean sounds just fine. Rather we did it on dry land. But if we have to, you can stick a few of those brown things that squirt out water around it. You know, the ones you put on in the pool of Crumbledon. I like those. Anything else you like, KB, to add to our little party place, Malroth? Nah, whatever she makes is fine by me. Well, without further ado, let's see what design KB thinks up. Oh boy. Okay. Party platform blueprint. Teehee, that's that little pirouette is as elegant as ever. As for the blueprint, I can see you included an adorable stuffed hammerhead and some fun-sized fountains. How delightful. Yeah, it's alright. Understated yet charming. Charming. A little bit like us. Care to start building it, Kimmy? We can start the party as soon as you're done. Okay. Carpet. Wooden steps. Dining table, simple stool, fun-sized fountain. A stuffed hammerhead. How cute. 4 bonfires. Hide blueprint. How much software do I have? That's Adobe. Oh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Building my own party. But at least I'm back to building. I love how it's like, escape. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. They found you anyways. Teehee. Blueprint's coming along very nicely indeed. Oh, I'm looking so forward to our little party. Just can't wait. By the way, Meryl, did you ever get your memory back? I completely forgot to ask you about that. How ironic. What's with you all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing really. It's just that you've seemed a little distant recently. And are you sleeping alright? No unusual dreams or anything? Hey, how do you know about that? Teehee, I know you two better than you know yourselves. After all, we're the best of friends now and we'll be together forever. Together forever? What? Are you... We are going to be together forever, aren't we? Oh, what am I saying? Of course we are. Right, I think that's enough chatter for now. This party will never begin if we carry on hobnobbing like that. Or like this. That's right. Let me build. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, that's it for that. I can just take these bonfires here. Let's see. Oh, 3 of these and 1 of these. There we go. Need some carpet. Okay, I just need 1. Okay, need 4 of these. And 1 of these. Okay. I'm wondering if this is Malroth's jeering. Oh, wooden steps. Where would the wooden steps be? I might have some in my bag. Huh. No, I just have regular steps, building block. There we go. $98. Oh. I'm still missing a bonfire, of course. Duh. Duh. Where's your gratitude, woman? Golly, KB, this looks like the perfect place for a pretty little party. I get that you're happy to have us back and everything, but why do you have to have a party? Because I'm jealous. Rosie told me about the harvest festival you had on Furrowfield, and Bab spoke very highly of the Crumbledon dance party. But if the three of us can have a low-key gathering of our own, I won't feel left out anymore. That's a rubbish reason. I've never heard anything so stupid in my life. But alright, I'll go along with it. After all, me and Kiwi are always leaving you in the lurch. So what's the plan for this party then? Sit in the stools and stare at each other? Teehee, remember I said I had a surprise for you? You do just sit right there. Ta-da! Oh, and I've been planning this party since you two left. I've even baked the cake the day after you went away. What did you put in it? It reeks to high heaven. Does not. That's the aroma of fresh scallywinkle, I'll have you know. I mixed the meat into the cake batter with some slime oil, stirred in some mashed crabbed eyeballs, and sprinkled some soil in for good luck. No wonder it's inedible. It's called Scrummy Scally Sponge Surprise, KB. Would you like the honor of taking the first bite? Of course you would. How could you say no? I slaved away for hours over a hot bonfire to bake it. Just because you slaved hours over it doesn't mean it get any good. Eat up now. You must be absolutely starving after being locked away for so long in the horrible prison. Better than the worst. KB and Malroth dig into Lulu's lethal cake. KB's mouth is filled with noxious fumes. She tries to flee to the toilet. Lulu's glare is firmly fixed on KB's face. KB can't escape. Hehe, this is actually pretty tasty. Malroth is confused. KB dies from food poisoning. I was a bit worried that this party would be the pits, but I'm not. It's not nearly as tedious as I imagined. I knew you'd enjoy yourself. We have the cake to thank for that. Such a shame I never got to taste the thing myself. Oh, that reminds me. For my next signature dish, I was thinking of rustling up some mollusk mousse with an army ant coulis. But Bonanza does insist on taste testing all my creations first, so you'll shall have to wait a little longer to enjoy that one. God, how is he not dead? More cake, Malroth? No, I was just thinking, how much longer is this going to last? All of us together like this? Why, forever, of course. I said it before, remember? Why do you ask? KB, if something bad happens to me, like I stop being myself, would you hit me? I mean hard, like wake up, come to your senses hard? Can you do that for me? Yeah, of course, for you, Malroth. Malroth, what in the world has gotten into you? Wahaha, what's going on here, eh? Oh, I missed the chickens too. Throwing a party without us? You could have at least informed us that you made a safe return. It's not that what you think. I just happened to be on the beach when they made port. It was such a special moment, I wanted to spoil it. I thought we was all friends here, Lulu. It ain't fair you having to get it together without us. Oh ho. Ho ho ho. This looks like a fun little bash. Mind if I mingle in? Gahaha, I love the gate crashing a party, me. I'm gonna go bleeding mental. Yeah. All through the night, the islanders celebrate the safe return of their friends, KB and Malroth. Some weep at the sight of Lulu's cake, some scream blue murder at its taste, while others faint at the smell alone. And so the festivities show no sign of slowing. As soon as the party and each partygoer's stomach rumbles on into the early hours, a spirit of togetherness falls over the group, the desire to build a new home together. KB and Malroth laugh and joke all through the night, but behind the smile, something seems to be troubling Malroth deeply. Then morning comes. Let's get to going on. Morning, QB. Last night's party was pretty fun, wasn't it? Say, you look a bit pale. You didn't eat anything funny at the party, did you? Anyway, last night, Digby told me they managed to get the pyramid finished while we were gone. Fancy going to take a look? Maybe the hike will over. We'll put some color back on the sheets. Come on. Oh no, what's the new recipe? Tea service. Kim used to store food and drinks, but not Lulu's food and drink. Please God, for the love of God, no. No. Oh. I'm gonna go to the Green Gardens for a bit. Wow. It's like nothing happened while I was gone. Now, Mr. Monster. There's no need for any of that. Gosh, if I wanted someone to praise me, Malroth, I'd go ask my mom. Let's see if I can mix things up. Let's see. Huh. See what that makes. Okay. Oh, I can mix those together. Probably gonna be the same thing though. Let's see. What is, oh, a superior saucy spaghetti. And, okay. What's this? Spectacular stir fry? Huh. Okay. Those two don't go together. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Huh. Huh? I'm gonna stow these and these. Girl. I'm gonna stow this. I'm gonna eat this. Okay, I'm gonna store these. And I don't know, but maybe store these as well. This is a simple supper set, so it probably can't hold much. Yeah. I'll just stow all the bread in here. Their daily bread. And what's in here? A few. A few. None in there. That's okay. Don't know why they think they can be here. I don't know how to make a dining room. Need to make more forest, that's for sure. Build a farm. Wheatgrass. Okay, Blossom Bay. Build lots of fields. Close to making all sorts of food. It'd be nice if you didn't, Mr. Scorpion. Let's see. I shall store the wheat. And might as well store that seed here. I wonder if they're all the way over here. Ah, well, whatever, I don't care. Let's continue building the pyramid. Oh, cask. Yeah. Oh, that's not one of ours. I'm like, oh, it's the... I might not have brought him along with us, I guess. What are y'all doing in here? Hello there, KB. I know that I said this several times last night, but it's really good to have you back. As you can see, we finished off the second part of the pyramid while you were gone. Oh. You know, we can also stop there. Oh, where'd y'all come from? We did a remarkable job, if I say so myself. Now what? Soon we shall have a wonderful tourist attraction on our hands. People will flock from miles around to see our pyramid. Big time, if we knuckle down, we'll have the gap finished in a flash. Oi, KB, fancy sorting us out with a blueprint numero tray? For sure. Let's do it! Core, I like the look of this, KB. Well, our dears, shall we begin? We's desperate to start building again. I've bunched a bunch of blocks in a chest, just like last time. Should be plenty in there too to polish off this piece of the pyramid, no problem. You're welcome to help us, KB, but if there's something else that needs your attention, you can leave the building work to us. Either way, let's all work together to make this place the best it can be. Yeah! Ho-ho! KB, Malroth, it's good to see you back safe and sound. Without you, this whole operation would fall to pieces. So, to welcome you back, I'd like to give you a present. Is there anything you need? A bell would make your life a lot easier. You could ring it together with all the gratitude like you did in the other islands. Ho ho ho, you don't need my help with that. Surely you could just build one for yourself. Hold on, are you telling me you don't know how to make a builder's bell yet? I have just learned a new recipe. A gleaming golden bell that rings with clarion call. Ho ho, you've invented a bell, I see. That should tide you over for the time being. KB, our dear, it's wonderful to have you back. We are happy to see you in one piece. So as you know, we drove those mischievous missionaries away, but they could attack again at any time. We have to be on the alert at all hours of the day. Very stressful, very stressful. We need a plan for when it attacks again. Oh, but you just listen to us for being such a gloomy guts. Forget we ever said anything about it. Apart from our pending doom, we've been thinking about how to turn this area into a bona fide tourist attraction. We think it needs a shop. You know, a little place to sell souvenirs and eat knickknacks. Call it a tourist spot without one. Can't call it a tourist spot without one. Could you make an item shop for us, KB? Put it inside the pyramid. You'll need to put a shop sign in there, and it mustn't forget 2 coffers and a table with a price tag. Check your crafting station if there's an item you've never made before. It can learn the recipe there. Can do, girly. Let's see, new tea, bell, works. It works. table. Price tag. Yes. Okay. Need wood and stone for this. Um, Copper. Need a couple of these. Let's see. Shop sign. And what next? Let's see. I don't want to make this place too big, but I can't make it too small. Let's see. Huh. Time for Grandpa's IV. So I'll end the episode here. It's been a while. I've made progress. Or at least I think I did. Yeah. Stretch. Oh. Anyways. This has been Kemono Brownie playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. And I'll talk to y'all another time. I'll definitely record another episode, and I'm actually getting around to like 30 episodes, and I think there's only like a dozen maybe uploaded almost. So I've been like going at this game like heavily because I like it. Uh I am trying to like lengthen the episodes out a bit, like play a little bit longer now that I'm a bit more settled into my grandparents. Still uploading episodes by phone, and been using like the YouTube Studio app, and still have to like type everything in, like all the meta tags in. It's like, oh, it's so tedious, which is probably why there's only half of them uploaded, because I'm just so lazy. Anyways, talk to y'all another time. Bye bye.